Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze global news.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. It has begun already in Rivers State. The long forgotten nickname given to the governor of Rivers State, similarly Fubara, by the Wike loyalists each time he gets on their nerve is back. Talk about Opobo Judas. But right now, they are beginning to dig up past tweets, past grievances, and they are ready for a showdown. But the question now is, are they ready for another 6 months, probably 1 year suspension? Let's dive into the news to find out what is happening in Wike's camp. All of a sudden, there seems to be a divided house. Now, according to the Wike's loyalists, they said that Governor Siminalayi Fubara is now playing to the gallery. They asked, and I quote, "Governor Siminalayi Fubara, where is the peace you claimed?" Insisting that no price is too big to pay. Since your return from suspension over 2 months and some weeks ago, what exactly has changed? Did Governor Fubara present the long-awaited commissioners list? They're asking. Did he implement or even allow full legislative autonomy? They are also asking. Has he held any sincere reconciliation or meeting with Rivers State House of Assembly? Another question. Indeed, what we see is the selective awarding of contracts across the 23 local government areas strictly to members of the simplified camp, while those who stood by him, especially loyal members of the Wike political family who fought to make him governor, have been completely sidelined. Even the women from the Wike political family are not considered in any government activity or empowerment. So who exactly is fooling who? Where is the peace he publicly preached on live television? 2 months and some weeks after his reinstatement, it is now clear that Governor Fubara's so-called peace was nothing more than a political slogan. His actions have not matched his words, and he has shown no genuine commitment to unity, reconciliation, or inclusive governance in Rivers State. And it didn't stop there. They talked about, went ahead and debunked what was going on. The Wike's camp insisted that this issue of a sole administrator giving the 27 lawmakers about 350 million naira is not true, and with vehicles of a 2024 SUV Jeep is also not true. Now, according to them, they said that I have read the claims made by members of the Defund Simplified movement on social media. Let it be clear, he who alleges must prove that there is no 350 million naira was given to any member of the 10th Rivers State House of Assembly. I challenge anyone to present an account bearing the names of assembly members where such money was paid. Ibas, as sole administrator, awarded several contracts to contractors currently ongoing across the 32 state constituencies in Rivers State. As for the claim that sole administrator bought cars for assembly members, is that something new? Across the 36 states of the Federation, it is tradition for governors to provide vehicles for members of state houses of assembly. Moreover, the FCT minister, Nyesom Wike, bought bulletproof vehicles for Governor Siminalayi Fubara and his deputy, Dr. Ngozi Odu, which they used on the day of their swearing-in. The 10th Rivers State House of Assembly remains unbeaten, unshaken, and firm. No amount of propaganda will deter them from performing their constitutional duties. All of this is coming from Wike's political camp. It has begun, and they are threatening. And one of the last words they said before I bring in my colleague, he said that they have never trusted Fubara for 1 day. They said, I never trusted that man for 1 day. He's beginning to display himself. What's your take on this very latest move? I don't know if these guys are aware that suspension can also take place again. Are they not tired of the suspension?
Well, I think that one of the things, clarification, Wike should help do for his own people is the fact that being a legislature, you cannot put anybody on call it gunpoint, legal gunpoint, because you want to obtain something that will favor your camp. Now, when we talk about Fubara, when did he return to office? Barely 2 months ago. He came on board I think it was on 18th of October or so that he was brought in. Okay, 18th of October. No, 18th of November makes it 1 month. We've not even gotten to 2 months. And you guys want to pressurize him, say, according to the constitution, legislature are meant to pressure.
I think September.
Okay, so September. Okay, it was September 18 or so. He came on board. And come on, he doesn't work that way. Okay, let's say it's barely just 2 months. And you want to pressurize him. If he say, according to the constitution prescribes that a governor may, he did not say it's a must. That's the same thing that Bola Tinubu is using now when it comes to ambassadorial nominees. Past 2 months, 2 years, that's when he's rolling it out. Why is it that the legislature did not put pressure on him to bring it up? Because he runs his show the way he feels is okay. If a representation is not very important to him, or maybe if he has a way of interacting with the international community and they're comfortable with him and he can, send people down, it's okay. Now, even if this guy decides to say, I don't want any commissioner, I make do with the 10 that I have on ground, or maybe with the 8 that I have on ground, you allow him to work. Your duty is to make sure that you do what you're supposed to do. You're not meant to give him appointment or these people, they need to come to terms with this reality. It's becoming very heartbreaking, I must say.
One more question. I noticed also during their interactions that they kept on insisting on that 10,000 workers that they employ for teachers that Fubara didn't bring. They still brought it up this morning, insisting that why is it that they have limited teachers in schools when their Oga that's Wike left with 10,000 employment of teachers, of which Fubara up till now have not honored. That where is his honor? That he should bring back that 10,000. Is there some things that are going on? Is there some things that they have lists in their people? I don't.
Now, interestingly, in the constitution, as at that time Wike was on board, most of them must have submitted lists. We are not sure if that had happened, but I think what they are buttressing on right now is to see how those people in their constituency, possibly that they are promised jobs, they get jobs. But this guy also, being an accountant, is looking at the 10,000. Do you know what 10,000 employees are? You understand?
Minimum wage of 80,000.
Do you understand? 80,000. Let's just do the calculation. Even if you say all of them, you're going to put them at the same level. 80,000 times 10,000. We're talking about more than 800 million. That is going to be paying monthly. Do you understand? 80 or 80 million. That is 800 million safe. I think it's 800 million. Because if you do your calculation,
1,000
four zeros added to 80,000, it will give you approximately 800 million.
Goodness. So that would make a mess of his budget.
It will make a mess of his budget. Do you know what 800 million is? So it can't work that way. Even the federal government have not employed that much. You understand?
How many did Wike employ during his time?
His time. Did Wike add 1 naira to anybody? Even 13 months salary, did he give? I mean, come on. When you see someone trying, give it. And, that thing is fond of happening. Whenever governors want to leave seat, they will employ millions of people so that it will be to their credit that they have carried out employment. It doesn't work that way. The new guy that is coming in with his own terms and conditions. And as he's walking in, he needs to balance the place and make sure that he ends up as a successful leader at the end of the day. If you're at least, he has barely 1 year to go. Shady says he's not going to contest again. You people can roll out that one when you come on board. But for now, allow him to do his job. And I feel that the legislature, they shouldn't see him in the light of a governor. Don't see him in the light of that boy that you people help and brought in.
I think that's their problem.
That's their problem. They can't. So you can imagine some data boys calling him Opobo Judas and all of that. Come on. It's quite disturbing. And I feel that respect for that office should be restored once again.
Let them not forget that even when they were reinstated, they refused to put Fubara's portraits in their local government. Most local government chairmen refused to put a lot of pressure from most Riverians. Well, that's where we're going to wrap it up. What's your take? Let's meet in our comment section.